Greetings to you all, companions. Firstly, I sincerely trust this message finds you and your circle of family and friends safe and well. This year marks a historical milestone for Freemasonry, with our formal gatherings suspended by UGLE and Supreme Grand Chapter. Sadly, we are unable to hold our annual convocation, but I make no apology for my formal wear and regalia. I am, like many of you, missing my Royal Arch Masonry and that enjoyment we all derive from our gatherings to practice our ritual and share some social time together. Companions, I have no doubt this dangerous COVID-19 coronavirus has made a significant impact on your life and your future outlook. I believe we should be congratulating United Grand Lodge and Supreme Grand Chapter for their prompt actions in suspending our meetings at an early stage. Thanks to your united compliance to that instruction and the government guidelines, Freemasonry in general and Berkshire in particular have weathered this pandemic relatively unscathed. The specific demographics of Royal Arch Freemasons positions us in a high-risk category, but I'm delighted to report this province has suffered minimal losses during these challenging times. Under normal circumstances, today, the 4th of June, would be the pinnacle of our Royal Arch calendar, with the annual convocation of Provincial Grand Chapter, and thereby my opportunity to praise the incredible efforts and contributions of so many. Whilst we are unable to meet in person, I am indebted to those companions who have assisted so generously towards the prosperity and well-being of this fabulous province. My Provincial Grand Scribe Ezra, excellent companion David Arnold, having completed his first year in office, and the Provincial Assistant Grand Scribe Ezra, excellent companion Philip Mott, for their consistency in maintaining the administration of this province. My Deputy Grand Superintendent, excellent companion Jeremy Whitmore, and the Provincial Grand Principals, excellent companions Michael Warner and Rodney Bancroft, for their support in our vision and dedication to each and every chapter. The acting provincial officers for their fabulous contributions in their individual roles to support and assist the nurturing of this province, and by no means least, to each and every companion across Berkshire for working so diligently in your chapters and helping to keep this a most enjoyable province for Royal Arch Masonry. I congratulate all those companions appointed and promoted in provincial grand rank. These honours verify our recognition of the individual dedication and efforts you have contributed, not just in your own chapters, but across the province as a whole. Please suppress any disappointment that your investiture has been missed. You assume your new provincial grand rank from today, and you will be invested when we reconvene Provincial Grand Chapter in June 2021. This means the acting officers will receive more than 1 year in office. We trust this recognition of your experience and seniority will encourage your continued support and promotion of the Royal Arch within your circles of craft masonry. Help your fellow brethren to realise their pure ancient Freemasonry is not yet complete, and a wonderful conclusion, gilded with brightness and colour, awaits them in the Royal Arch. Whilst the recent headlines have been dominated by coronavirus, I don't want this year to pass without reflecting on just a few of the memorable occasions that helped to make this year of Royal Arch Masonry so enjoyable for me. The Guildhall in Windsor provided a spectacular backdrop in October, where 78 companions joined in a ceremony of thanksgiving to celebrate the centenary of Tammas's chapter. I was particularly proud to see the proceedings and festivities adorned by several high-profile companions, including the most excellent companion George Pipon Francis, our past second Grand Principal, excellent companion Martin Peters, Grand Scribe Nehemiah, and 2 past Grand Superintendents of this province, excellent companions Robert Faulkner and Ken Benford. It was a superb occasion and excellently organised. November witnessed yet another fabulous visit to Supreme Grand Chapter, where 55 Berkshire companions assembled in the Grand Temple at Great Queen Street, and afterwards enjoyed a rather raucous lunch in the basement of Parker's Bar and Restaurant. fuelled, I must say, in no small portion by our Right Worshipful Provincial Grand Master and his executive. My grateful thanks to our Provincial Grand Organist, excellent companion Brian Bicknell, for organising these pilgrimages and for his successful management of the last-minute change of venue. Berkshire was again well honoured with grand ranks at Supreme Grand Chapter, which should have taken place at the end of April. Our congratulations go to excellent companion Andrew Cathcart, promoted to past Grand Standard Bearer, and first appointments for David Arnold, our Provincial Grand Scribe Ezra, to past Grand Standard Bearer, and Philip Mott, our Provincial Assistant Grand Scribe Ezra, to past Assistant Grand Director of Ceremonies. A fitting recognition for their achievements in this Royal Arch Province of Berkshire. Companions, our convocations remain suspended by United Grand Lodge until the middle of July, and I expect no change to that instruction before the end of June. Whilst the rulers work on plans for how we return to our Freemasonry and what our meetings might look like when we do return, we must keep the safety and well-being of our fraternity and our family and friends as our fundamental priority. Your huge enthusiasm to return to our Royal Arch convocations must be met with precautions that safeguard the vulnerable, but at the same time keep them included until it is safe for them to return. We must embrace a flexible approach to the possible changes in which our ceremonies may proceed. Whilst we may not be able to practice our Royal Arch Masonry formally, it should not detract from our principles and practices outside the temple. From our Zoom meetings and communications, I am delighted with the enthusiasm of chapters across the province and the numerous ways in which they have remained engaged with their members. It is gratifying to see the brotherly love and relief so strong and supportive throughout our province. It is this strength, companions, that will help us through these challenging times. We continue to work closely with the Craft Executive in Berkshire to enhance the bonds between Craft and Royal Arch Masonry. With an enduring passion and promotion of the Royal Arch, our Right Worshipful Provincial Grand Master, excellent companion Anthony Howlett Bolton, is a leading example for the brethren, and we are hugely grateful for his support. On behalf of the Companions of Berkshire, Provincial Grand Chapter are delighted to support the Berkshire COVID-19 Hardship Fund, established by our Provincial Grand Master. Our contribution towards this fund, which is also supported by Berkshire Mark Master Masons and the Ancient and Accepted Rite Rose Choir, will help to support our fellow brethren and companions who may have fallen on hard times due to the COVID-19. Companions, do not suffer in hardship unnecessarily. This fund is here to help you. In further support of this, our Provincial Deputy Grand Director of Ceremonies, excellent companion Steve Hickey, has set himself the challenge of a sponsored virtual cycle ride to each of the chapters in the province. Throughout the month of June, Steve will cycle in his garage to deliver a message of best wishes from me, the Grand Superintendent. All sponsorship donations will benefit the COVID-19 Hardship Fund. I therefore encourage chapters with a discretionary fund and any companions with a charitable heart to support this very worthy initiative and give excellent companion Steve a determination to succeed. Full details are available on the website. Companions, this unexpected break in gatherings affords us a perfect opportunity to review and refresh our chapters and also our enthusiasm for the Royal Arch. Sir Winston Churchill once quoted, "Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference." Approach this challenge with a positive attitude and focus on 3 key areas. Leadership from the most excellent Zerubbabel, Scribe Ezra, and Director of Ceremonies, to look into the chapters to see how to engage companions to contribute in the run-up to our convocations being restored. Individually, take some time to reflect on performance, for each companion to polish his own conduct and ritual in preparation for delivering your very best to heighten the enjoyment of our ceremony. And collectively, invest some time to grow, by maintaining close contact with your fellow companions and brethren to cement that fraternal relationship of craft and Royal Arch Masonry. Companions, in closing this address, I wish each and every one of you and your close ones a continued safe passage through this time of caution. Please continue to act responsibly and follow the guidelines of Her Majesty's Government and UGLE to the best of your ability. I will continue to miss you all and your company until the time we can safely resume our convocations. In the meantime, companions, my best wishes for keeping safe and well, and I toast to your health. Cheers and God bless.